So, the fortress on the old border is almost finished. They say it'll be a long line of fortifications, where we can rally our troops in an emergency. A wall of iron, though? Don't make me laugh. If the enemy gets this far, we've already lost. What do you think, Selvaria?
Major Klaus Waltz.
I believe we met at Prince Maximilian's banquet. A pleasure to see you again, my lady. But what's the prince's favorite doing out here in the sticks?
Conducting an appraisal, by order of His Grace.
Who's the lucky one? If you're here to see him in person...
I have no obligation to explain myself to you.
Oof. Even more frigid than usual. We're both majors here.
Actually, I've been promoted to Lieutenant Colonel.
Then pardon my rudeness. Allow me to make it up to you. How about I take you out to dinner to celebrate?
We're both on duty. Take a hint.
Oh, come on. Don't be such a bad sport, Selvar. She's the perfect soldier, but a lousy flirt. I like a woman who can let her hair down. What a waste of a pretty face.
Just how slow are you? Get moving!
Look, here we are. This is where your fate will be decided.
Will you be thrown out with the trash, sent back to the lab? Or will you be put down like a rabid dog?
Best of luck to you.
Where am I?
You don't need to know.
Selvaria, that's Lieutenant Colonel Bles to you.
My apologies, Lieutenant Colonel Bles. She still hasn't been fully calibrated.
I don't mind. She's an old acquaintance.
Was she in the same group as you back at the laboratory? I heard you both showed great potential early on. But here we are now. One, a high-ranking officer hand-picked by Prince Maximilian himself.
The other, a useless lab rat and a waste of space. I guess not all Valkyria are created equal. Well, say something, you big lummox.
Don't lose your nerve over something so banal. It's been a while, Crymaria 11. As you know, I am Lieutenant Colonel Selvaria Bles of the Imperial Army.
Good to see you again.
Prince Maximilian has given me direct orders to appraise your capabilities. Today, you are under my supervision. Any objections?
No.
Good. Then let us begin the test. You two, your job is done. You may leave us.
I'm afraid we can't do that, Lieutenant Colonel.
We have orders to watch over her tests too.
Did I not make myself clear? Leave. I have been given exclusive authority over your appraisal. Crymaria, come with me.
Just how do you intend to test me out here?
This is your test.
Don't give me that. You have no instruments on you. You're just sitting there silently. Dr. Belgar told me that today would seal my fate. This appraisal is supposed to determine whether I'm usable as a Valkyria. Are you going to inspect me? Engage me in mock combat? I don't care what it is. I'm ready. Either way, I know I'll be disposed of if I fail. So let's get this over with.
My mission is simply to spend the day with you.
A date? That's supposed to be my test?
Those are my orders. Spend your time however you wish, so long as you remain in my sight.
I don't buy it. Are you mocking me?
Those layers must be stifling. Why not relax? Take off your coat.
I'm fine, thanks.
We're not at the laboratory up north anymore. It's warm today. So go on. Remove your coat.
Really, I'm fine.
Wait. What are you trying to hide? Those wounds on your back. Did that happen at the lab?
You know as well as I do what kind of place it is. My powers could easily close these wounds. They know that, and they take advantage of it.
How cruel.
Is that pity? How dare you? What would you know? Life must be nice for you. You were actually chosen. That's right. I've changed. I'm not half the woman I was back then. I was young and full of potential. People cared about me, or at least they acted like it. Now they treat me like damaged goods. But you still have a purpose, somewhere to belong. I have nothing.
I see. The simple truth, Crymaria, is that I was chosen, and you were not. It was neither luck nor coincidence that made it so. You are weak, Crymaria. You always have been.
You're wrong! I'm not weak! I am not! I'll show you my true powers! I'll show you! I'll kill you!
You're welcome to try.
Where'd this blizzard come from?
Lieutenant Colonel Bles, what's happening?
Split up into 2 teams and join us. Allow me to demonstrate real power. I'll show you what it means to be a Valkyria!
You are in my way. You're all in my way! I'll prove my worth with my own 2 hands! Ah! This time, I will be chosen. I'll never have to bear the lab's treatment again.
The weak will always be mistreated, Crymaria. Own up to your weakness. I am strong. That is how I left the laboratory unscathed. Your wounds are proof that you remain unchosen because you are inferior.
Oh! No! I will prove that I am stronger than you!
This DLC mission allows you to unlock both, there it says, Crymaria or Selvaria, in fact, both of them, but it's split up into 2 missions. So yeah, so you can unlock the Winter Witch or the very quick Valkyria. So, we're going to start with Crymaria, I think, and she is, as a unit herself, actually akin to a, believe it or not, a grenadier. For unlike a grenadier, she has much better firepower than even Riley. So yeah, though she is, though it does cause her to use up a lot more of her CP because of that. So yeah, be careful. So it's kind of like how the tanks were in, did I even say it? In Valkyria Chronicles 1, Likewise, you have full access to her attacks, including her homing icicles. Seriously, because you can't use her panic mode, so to speak. So yeah. In addition, you are surrounded, by two relatively regular units, shall we say. The problem is Selvaria herself, of course, because as we all know from Valkyria Chronicles 1, she is quicker than a lot of regular troops. She has the mobility of the scout, the firepower of a tank, and the range of a sniper. Seriously. Meanwhile, most of the other units we do have are, well, various. But yeah, you can see the effect of Crymaria's move there. Seriously. So we have to be careful of Selvaria. Something I should have been more, really, when I was dealing with this one.
There they are.
So yeah. But that being said,
I got this.
also the fact that, before I go on, that our good friend Selvaria can also take enemy camps as well. Of course, that was also the case in Valkyria Chronicles 1, of course. So yeah, and that includes your home camp as well. So don't leave it undefended, unlike what I did here. Seriously. But for now, let's get this trooper up here. Yeah, for whatever reason, the troopers actually do have names here. And seemingly Selvaria is nearby as well, which is not great. But never mind, we'll get him up there anyway. Because we kind of need to. Shoot him, obviously. And then I'll probably hide under this shelter. Take the camp in that way. And yes, we are dealing with the imps here as well, which is why you don't see the galleon flag as opposed to, or is it the Atlantic Federation, given that where this is supposed to be in things. Yeah. I don't know if I want to leave my camp, although having said that, I expect a lot of slaughter from, dare I say it, Selvaria. That was another thing. Her voice actors also changed, another of the things. Again, given her previous voice actor, April Stewart, was probably not in many anime or anything like that. She's probably most famous for being in, I don't know now. But certainly not on the thing. Unlike her replacement, Kerry Keranen, who is the voice of Satsuki Kiryu in Kill la Kill and Lavenza in Persona 5. And also by extension, Caroline and Justine in said game. Oh, and also Casca in Berserk. Can't forget that. So yeah. But now you will get to see why Selvaria is so feared. Because she gets a couple of turns herself. Not that I don't know what I'm doing with my thing there, but yeah. I can't aim worth crap because I think I've expunged my mobility. Okay, well, let's get to the enemy phase. The imps themselves, or should I say Selvaria's team, get an inordinate amount of CP here. Meanwhile, you will see on the top of that ridge there is where Selvaria is. And just true to form, like in Valkyria Chronicles 1, she has excellent mobility here. Seriously. She runs down the hill like a speed demon, seriously. And she gets 2 turns as well. Seriously. She will wipe out your troops as quickly as possible. Seriously. And then we have to deal with the other imps as well. So yeah, this is going to be a Valkyria versus Valkyria fight, I think. Almost to the point where you're going to have to send back for your troops. And keep in mind, Crymaria does not get any orders in this mission. I'm not sure if Selvaria does, although given her position within the Imperial Army, you'd think she would. So yeah. Likewise, that trooper there got pretty much slaughtered. So I'm gonna have to use some Ragnade on him. Not that it's gonna help, I don't think, because, as I say, these guys, this may well be the equivalent of a mock battle, but they're actually out for blood, as we'll find out a bit, as we found out earlier. So maybe it's not a mock battle. I don't know. But here, yeah, we want to shoot this guy down, and then kind of stuck between a barricade and a hard place because, well, we can't go through there. Yeah, too many barricades, I think. Meanwhile, there's a whole squad of soldiers there, and I do not know what to do. So, that being said, I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!